Well, hello everybody, and today I'm going to be going over for you my take on a token control deck list. So I'm doing this in the Golgari colors, black and green, and we're really going to be focused around a few cards here. For one, the Lolth, we want to be getting a lot of creatures out, be getting a lot of loyalty counters on her, and she's just an overall pretty good planeswalker, gives you a lot of value. We're going to be running 4 of the skeletal swarmings. This is going to be kind of the mainstay of our deck. We want this out as soon as possible to be making skeletons every turn. It's going to be our white protection for the deck, in addition to being our main source of threat. So very important for us to get this out ASAP. We're also going to be running a few of the maskwood nexuses so that all of our little creatures that we create throughout the game will all turn into skeletons. Plus, we can make some shapeshifters with it, which will also be skeletons. And it will, give us some blockers in the early game if we need it with the 2/2 bodies. Not the worst thing. For removal, we're going to run 2 of the Bloodchief Thirsts, 2 of the Baleful Masteries, 3 of the Culling Rituals. This is a little bit interesting of a board wipe. It only hits things that are 2 mana value or less, which leaves our Sedgemoor Witch nice and safe. And it gives you a whole bunch of mana for everything that you do kill. So it can be great for wiping out all those classes that are really annoying. A lot of those early game aggro decks, they have a lot of 2 and 1 cost creatures. This can just completely decimate their strategy for, a very, very minimal cost, or even actually making mana out of it. It's pretty amazing. 3 Mortality Spears, because, if we are in Golgari, I think this is just one of the best removals in the format, Destroying any permanent is nice, and then we can actually even cast it for 2 mana if we've gained life, which is, it happens fairly often. It's at instant speed. I mean, it's just a pretty good removal spell in my opinion. We have 4 of the Deadly Disputes for the card draw, and we're going to be making pests, we have some ghasts, we have lots of good targets for the disputes. Speaking of the pests, we're running 3 of the Hunt for Specimens to create the pests and also just to get to the Learn access. Plus they combo really well with the Sedgemoor Witch to create lots of little bodies for, blocking purposes. Or later on, they turn into skeletons, they get very, very scary. I included 210 the pests. It doesn't have a ton of use, but every now and again, if you have a really big skeleton and you want to destroy it, to make some more on the end step, you can create a whole bunch of little pests with this. If you got the Maskwood Nexus down, all of a sudden you have an army of 2020s, or 21s. It can get pretty nuts if it's, you pull it off at the right time. 3 of the Shambling Ghasts, it's a great early game blocker, just great target for the Deadly Dispute, all around a very solid unit if you're in black. And finally 4 of the Sedgemoor Witches. It is kind of another cornerstone of the deck. Going to be creating a lot of pests for us throughout the game with whenever we cast a spell. So, it's going to be very nice, going to give us a lot of value throughout the game. So without further ado, we're going to jump on over to some games for you all. Get into some of those mythic games. Oh yeah, not mythic anymore. Gotta remember the reset, right? Gotta remember the reset. Designing Death. Okay. What kind of death will you be designing today? That looks better. That looks much better. What do we drop off? Probably the Nexus. Probably the Nexus for now. And we'll play this tapped. Play it tapped for the time being, no reason not to. And I think we will get Sciences. Continue ramping our mana. We are going to want a lot later on. Lots of mono green. Lots of mono green today. Okay, hopefully our witch survives the turn. That would be very nice for us. Oh, and we are so lucky. Excellent. No reason for us to be taking damage. We're going to be making some more blockers here shortly. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Let's get some more black. because that way we can thirst and ghast. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Lots of good protection now. Interesting, interesting. Not a card you often see. Do we care about it? And how much do we care? Well, let's just see what they do here. Okay. So now we can kill it on the cheap. And replace our little likely pest here. And they don't want any more. They must have been really held up on the land, right? Unlucky for them, but lucky for us. Everybody has those games though, right? Doesn't matter what deck you play. You will have those games where you end up with no land. It's bound to happen here and there. Gonna be up against Bolded. Alright. Rock and roll. So, actually it's a really nice opening hand. So we are keeping that. And we get to be on the play. Very nice. Very nice. Drop that tapped. Might as well. No reason not to. And we're going to be up against, is it? Probably dragons, right? Usually is. So, let's not get overly greedy here. Go ahead and cast it right now. Yeah, most likely going to be that is it dragons. So we are going to want to be moving as quickly as we can here. As quickly as we can before they get fully set up, right? Okay, it's good for us. Good for us. Means they're not going to have any counterspell up. And we'll see what we're going to draw. But right now it's looking like we're probably just going to want to do the sciences and the specimens and just try to make as much damage on the board as we can. Put as much threats as we can. Oh, they didn't find land. That's so good for us. So good for us, right? And they don't want none. Fine by me. Fine by me. We'll take the win there too. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie. You take the wins where you get them. Because I guarantee you will get losses just like that where you're on the other side not drawing what you need. It's going to happen to everybody. So wow, I mean, if we were on the play, we might consider keeping this. But since we're on the draw, I think we need something that's a little bit earlier for. Ouch. It's so bad. So bad. The one lander. But if we draw the land, it's so good. Let's risk it. We got 2 chances to draw the land. If we draw it, it's beautiful. If we don't, okay, okay. Now we are in business here. Now we are in business. Okay, we're gonna be blue and what? Blue and black, some Demir action. And hopefully not rogues. Hopefully not rogues. It could be rogues. They could be waiting to play that, the Thought Thief, right? Would not surprise me. Okay, cool, cool. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay, so double black with the blue. Fine. It's fine. So they're going to be playing probably a very control style deck, at a guess. It's unfortunate we don't have a target for the dispute now. But we'll survive. We'll survive. Man. Alright, well. Unfortunately, they're probably going to have counter spells for... Oh, okay, cool. We got kind of lucky there. Got kind of lucky there. So which do we want? The Loth or the Skeletal? Which one? Loth protects us. Let's do that. Let's do that. Probably just gets removed, right? But at least we get a few blockers out. They can't get the card draw with the Imrith for, you know, maybe a couple turns, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. Unfortunately, I mean, who knows when we're going to get another opportunity with them tapped out like that, but you take what you can get. And I think Loth was just a bit stronger play there than a swarming. Worst case scenario, one of our swarmings gets countered. At least we have a backup, right? We didn't have a backup Loth. And they seem to be struggling a bit here. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Sure. So does that mean they don't have any removal for Loth then? Double power word kills. Okay. It's a lot of mana. And they're not going to get the card draw, so okay. Okay. If we draw another mana, we could possibly try to remove the Imrith too. I think we need to have the ability to double remove though, because if they're holding a negate or something, it would be really terrible. Okay, we're clear. We're in the clear. So then the question is what do we do here? Do we throw down our first skeletal swarming and start getting those rolling? It might be good. It might be. I think that's what we do. Well, we're guaranteed to get it out there. Let's get it down. Hopefully that'll be difficult for them to deal with. Because it's just going to keep coming back, right? Unless they figure out a way to deal with the enchantment. And usually, I mean, black and blue, they might bounce it, but I don't expect them to have a way to actually clear it. Okay. Get their card draw, it's fine. One, two. So if they drew a land here, maybe they have the Epiphany? They don't. Good, good. Unfortunately, we did not get the land. So if we throw it out and we whiff, it's bad. Let's try it, though. Did we just throw out another skeletal swarm? No, let's throw out this. Let's do it this way, and that way we still have mana open for the dispute. And if they choose to counter it, you know, I mean, at least we didn't pay the full cost. Okay, yep. It was a counter spell. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Well, like I said, at least we have a dispute up still. Could be another counter spell. Let's go ahead and dispute right now. Okay. Need another land, though. Need another land. There it is. Okay, so we throw out the Baleful, we whiff. No, we throw out the Blood Chief, we whiff, we can still Baleful it, right? Let's do the Baleful first. And that way if they counter it, they're not going to get card draw. Okay. Did they pull a counter spell? Did they do it? If this goes through, what else do we do? Maskwood or Sedge? Probably the Sedge. Or I guess we could actually throw out another... No, because they might counter the skeletal swarming. Or maybe we do another skeletal swarming. Okay. A lot of thought going on over there. Maybe they did not draw an answer and they're just scooping. I don't know. Let us find out. Let us find out. So if that goes through, I think we will play another skeletal swarming here. They obviously have something at instant speed though, since they're not since they have priority. The question is what do they have? It could be another Behold. They have the mana for it. Oh, okay. Did they Into the Royal? Sure. Sure. So now they're completely tapped out. We have our way with them. Let's throw down this. Okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good. An Onyx. Okay.
Witherbloom is just as dark and musty as I remember.
Okay.
Come on, there's got to be something you
Okay, so they still do have possible counterspell magic, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. Okay, put this down as more black. Let's see what happens if we attack the Onyx with our skeletons here. Okay, she's dead.
Too rowdy for my tastes.
What do we want to try to cast here? Sedge is pretty good. Let's do that first, and if they counter it, we can follow it up with the Nexus. Okay, I went through. So let's try this. Nice. They landed. Okay, well, we got a very scary board here. They may have a board wipe, though. You know, it's very likely. Very likely they have a board wipe. Blood on the snow. It's a good possibility, but there's not anything we can really do about it, right? As unfortunate as it would be, there's not anything we can do about it. I guess we could have held off on throwing out the Sedgemoor Witch there. It's a possibility.
Open your books to page 17 or something.
Okay.
Let's go digging.
So what is the play here? We can probably try to Blood Sheep Thirst the Onyx. If it doesn't go through, we still have enough mana left over to make a Shapeshifter. Let's do that. Maybe they don't have a counter spell. Sure. Okay. Not gonna say we are out of the danger zone yet, that's for sure. We are still very much in danger right now. Still very much in danger.
I have impeccable study habits.
Okay, what's their play? Imrith. Okay. Don't have enough left over for the mascot on top of it. Okay. Could be an Outrun Epiphany. Could be a Saw coming. Could be a Behold. Lots of possibilities. Heck, even a Poison the Cup. We're just gonna hope it's not an Epiphany. Okay, what's the play here? Let's try to kill the Onyx first, I guess. And if it gets countered, then we can do the Sedgemoor. Okay.
Guess you don't need my help.
Okay. Getting in there. We got quite the crew here now. Quite the crew. But if they have the Epiphany, it doesn't really matter. So that is the question. Do they have the Epiphany? Because if they don't have the Epiphany... Ooh, well, that's equally bad. If not worse. Equally bad, if not worse. Okay, what else are you gonna do? That's probably the end of us. Probably. Even if we take out the Imrith, they still just power up a land and kill us. I do believe. Come on, opponent. Been a very long game. Very long game indeed. Okay, another Onyx. Sure.
Witherbloom is just as dark and musty as I remember. Let's go deeper.
Yep, that's game, right? What could we do? We can't deal with the Imrith, yeah. We got nothing. We have no way to deal with it this time around. We put up a good fight, but just too many board wipes. Too many board wipes. Yeah, this is not going to work. That's better. I mean, the double Sedgemoor is really nice, but we need something else to do with them. Going to need some other stuff. Rakdos, great. Okay. So, gold spans are going to be on the menu in a couple turns. We are not going to have any answer to it. Okay. Well, not probably great for us. Not probably great for us. So not Rakdos. Jiminy Christmas. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. That looks like a fair matchup. They're held up on land, but I don't think it really matters when we have no way to deal with that friggin' Orcus, right? Don't think it really matters when we have no way to deal with the Orcus. We draw something here or we're dead. We're dead. Sometimes I guess it's just like that, right? Sometimes it's just like that. Great Joeys. Okay, besides having 4 land, it's really nice. Let's try it. Let's try it. Have a guaranteed way pretty much to get to Lolth, so that's always nice. Always nice. No need to show them that we're running green yet. No need to show them that. See what kind of a deck they are going to be running. Okay, great Joeys. Let's play. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Would not think that should be a tough decision at this turn, but you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll take the treasure. I am okay with that. A hard decision. Treasure or a -1/-1 to nothing. It's a hard decision. Okay. Gonna be a Rakdos sack deck then, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. So, we gotta play it. We don't need to show them we have the green though, right? Yeah, we have no reason to do that. Let's kill this thing right now. And just kill you right now. Okay. Sure, sure. We'll have Lolth next turn. Be nice. It'll be nice for us.
Envy the strong. Do what I demand.
What you gonna do against the Spideys? Crush the weak. It's the crush the weak, right? It's crush the weak. Himmersturm, okay. Well, luckily for us, they have no way to defend that right now. So let's just kill that. Do not want to deal with that at all.
Run, but we will catch you.
Especially, you know, you have no protection for it. I will take advantage. Every time, every time. What do you got, man? What do you got? Waiting to see what's in the hand. What do you have today? Could be a gold span at that price point. That'd be pretty good for him. Should have actually anticipated that. Should have actually anticipated that and left one of the spiders back to block, right? Hopefully we do not get punished. But if we do, it's our own mistake. Okay, our opponent's taking a lot of time to think about this. So, you know, okay, I guess he just timed out. Not really sure what happened there. I guess he has just decided that he has had enough. Enough spiders. Arachnophobia? Could be. Could be arachnophobia. In any case, we'll take the win. We will take it. Yell Andre. Okay. Let's see what they're going to be up to. Well, well, well. So we are one land away from just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. Feels greedy though, doesn't it? Feels greedy. But I'm going to do it anyways. I never said I was not greedy. Never said it. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's get in there. It's probably a mistake, right? But it is what it is. We'll get the treasure to bounce the dispute off of if need be. And if need not be, then, you know, it's just increasing our acceleration. Skullport, okay. Awesome, awesome. about 4 land, right? Yeah. Just say go. Alright, what would we... There's nothing really we would draw that we would cast here. Well, we might draw a Ghast. I guess we might draw a Ghast, and we would probably cast that. Nope, no Ghast. No Ghast. Oh, the Valky. Well, no creatures for you to take, unfortunately, bud. Lots of other interesting things for you to see, though, huh? Lots of other interesting things. So, more black, and then, Loth or Skeletal? I think the Loth is probably on the menu first. Probably. Probably. Spideys. Some Spidey protection. And hopefully we draw another land so we can put out Skeletal Swarming next. If not, I mean, we can put out a maskwood nexus. The Predator. Okay, what are they doing here? So, what do we do about that? We would lose both of our spiders, but let's do it. We kill their Valky in the trade.
My will cannot be denied.
I sedge more. Well, we can sedge this turn. And then Blood Chief next turn, maybe? Let's try that. Let's try that.
I'm sure you'll miss me. Subservience will be rewarded.
And if they attack us with... I don't know, let's see what they do first. Hopefully they play before they attack. Okay, they do. Alright, so now we get to see what they have going on. Perfect, so we can just do a 1 block. We can just do a 1 block here. Mortality Spear. So, that's an interesting play. Well, we don't have the mana for it, though, do we? We don't. We do not have the mana for that. So, let's just put down a Nexus this turn, I think. And hope for a Swarming next turn. But yeah, this lack of mana is really starting to hurt us bad. Need some more mana. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We need a Baleful. Get rid of that Immersturm. I do believe. Okay, well that does not do it. So, we could Blood Chief the Twitch and then use the little dealio, the friggin' pest for the dispute. That's what we gotta do here. Okay, give us some lamp, please. There's some lamp. Good, good. So we could spear something, or we could hunt. Let's hunt right now. Get some more guaranteed land, right? You can't block. We can't do anything about that Embersturm yet, though, either, unfortunately. Okay. It's not the worst. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, gassed, sure. Okay, we got another dispute now. And we are also ready to cast some skeletal swarmings, which are going to make some really nice skeletons, right? This takes... So we can cast the sciences first. And then still have enough left over for the swarming, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All of our little tests getting in there now. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Give us back a little bit more life. Well, we have a real threat on the table now. Let's see what they can do about it. They can intro to annihilation on our swarming, which is, you know, it sucks. But, yeah. It is what it is. They gotta have something here, though. Well, that does wipe the board. He has no protection for his predator now, though, unless he casts something here. Dang it. Dang it. Can we do both? Not unless we gain life somehow. So that would give us back 1, so it costs 3, but we're still 1 short. Man. Geez. If only we had that 1 more mana, right? Is there any way we can find it? Is this a sorcery? It is, and that's instant. So, let me think here. Let me think here. Let me think here. Is there any way out of this? We need to kill them both. Or no, no. Okay. Okay. We're still in this. We are still in this. Okay. So what we do is we cast the Mortality Spear here. They're forced to tap it down to save it. And we're not dead yet. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Okay, so when do we want to cast our dispute? Maybe we wait and we'll cast it at our upkeep. Or do we cast it right now? It's a tough call. Let's cast it right now. Yes, the Baleful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, more black. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now then, do we throw down another nexus? No, I think we just pump out a dude. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Killing our swarming makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Might as well put down another nexus here. Okay. Whew. Touch and go, touch and go. Gold span. They can't attack with it though. Yes. Yes, got him. Woo! That was a tough game. That was a tough one. But we got him. We got him in the end there. Got that Baleful Mastery right at that perfect moment. Right when we needed it, you know? Whew. Tough one. Good game to my opponent there. Nov, okay. See what we're going to be playing up against here. So we only got the 2-lander, but we do have the hunt. And, I mean, we got a bunch of disputes, so it looks pretty good, actually. Even though we only got the 2 lands. Let's start off by playing this green. Play it on green. Okay, black, and we will be getting our sciences for now. Hopefully we draw the land instead next turn so we can play the sedge, but if we can't, we'll play the sciences. And we got the land. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted here. Okay, red, white, and they haven't played anything yet. So, what does that tell us? Not a whole lot. Might be clerics. Probably not, though. Equipment usually has stuff out by now, so does goblins. If we see some blue, we're going to know that they're just going, you know, there we go. There it is. So they're just a spell deck then. Or not. Aura. I haven't seen Auras for a while. Okay, what's the play here? Let's get our land down. We could have gone greedy and got another Sedgemoor Witch out first, but then we miss our land drop and it just seems kind of overly greedy to me. Seems a little overly greedy to me, and we will just hold that dispute for right now in case they have some way to target our Sedgemoor Witch. You know, at least we'll get some sort of benefit out of it. Okay. I think we honestly just let it die here. We want to make sure that, you know, they're not just hiding a removal. The Doomscar, see? There it is. Lots of specimens, okay. And a Lolth, nice. Nice that we can actually even just play right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Play it right now.
My children a gift in exchange.
exchange for loyalty.
Okay, so the question still is are they dragons or not? They might still be dragons. No, it is definitely seeming more like a spell deck, right?
We will do what I demand.
Okay, so I don't want to miss another land drop here, so we gotta do this like this. Let's just get one more green. So I'm not gonna lie, we are in a bit of trouble here, you know? Empty board, and they are getting quite a bit of mana, which is, that is a win con when you're slinging spells around. Have a ton of mana to sling a ton of spells. See what they can do here, though. Some foretelling. No blue mana available, so we don't have to worry about a counter spell. Could be more Doom Scars. It's very possible. It is very possible. And more land is good to see. So, you know, they may be getting ready to do that. So what do we do? What do we do about that? Maybe do we want to have our Sedgemoor out? I think we do. We need to pressure them to want to wipe the board. If we don't have anything out here, they have no real desire to wipe the board. And we will just chill like that with our dispute open. Okay, was another Doomscar. Okay. Okay, pretty good for us. Didn't do a whole lot with their turn there. Green. And Nexus, I guess. Might as well. There may be a target for us to spear, so that's why I'm leaving the mana open. Sure. Sure, we got another. We got another. Showdown of the Scalds. And they've got it. Obviously they're just using it for the draw, right? Because, yeah, I mean they haven't really had any creatures yet, except for that one. Oh, we didn't have the Nexus anymore. Did not have the Nexus out anymore. So, do it all over again, I guess. I guess. Maybe they used the Prismari command on it. Could be. It could be. But, you know, if they're using their mana to answer us, then they're not using their mana to get ahead, so. There's always that. There is always that. It may be annoying, you know, when your opponent's killing all your stuff. But, you know, if they're taking all their turns and mana and stuff to kill your stuff, then they're not taking it, using it to make their own stuff. Always a way to look at it. I think at this point we're safe to just go ahead and throw out a shapeshifter. Let's do it. Get a little bit of value out of it before they kill it. Now we have something on the field at least. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, another showdown. What else are we finding? Lots more good stuff. How are we gonna get over the top of this guy? I mean, I guess we might as well hunt right now. Containment breach or mascot? We'll get the mascot. We're obviously not going to cast it right now. We're just going to hold it. Obviously. Because we know they have the they had the Doom Scar. They have the Battle of, Frost. Let's see if we can't get some of those cast before we throw down all of our tokens. Yeah, there you go. There's one. But he's a shapeshifter, so he doesn't take the damage because he's considered a giant. So that's pretty good for us. That is pretty good for us. Okay, so they gotta demon bolt it now, sure. And I think we will not let them get that scry value. Or any of the other value that comes with that card. Nice. That's what we needed right there. Now we'll be able to put consistent, we'll be able to consistently threaten them until they find a way to deal with that. They've already shown that they do run, ways to remove artifacts and enchantments, but you never know. It may hang out for a short while at least. Imrith, okay. Okay. They do still have counter magic up, so that's something else to be aware of, unless they use some more here somewhere. Okay. So counterspell mana does stay up. That's fine. That's fine. We throw this out. How much did we have left over? We only have 3 left. Well, let's see what happens if we attack in, because obviously we're going to have to do that. Are they going to block it? They are not. Makes sense. So let's test for stick. We are very sticky. Okay, they did not counterspell that. But I'm pretty sure they could have. Pretty sure they could have. So what can we do? Can we do anything helpful here without shooting ourselves in the foot? We cast this and counter it. It's not the end of the world. Let's hold off. Let's hold off for now. And let's see what they do. What are they going to do? Attack in with the Imrith? Okay. So, and we do have some options too if they decide they just want to try to turn on their hall over there. And we do have options. And they are closely examining the battlefield. Okay. Let's dispute one of them. Ooh, double alt. Nice. Nice, if we can get it through. We got a lot of mana now, though, too, so... Here, what are we sitting on? If we cast this, we still got plenty left over, yeah. So, what do we expect to have countered? Do we let them counter this and then we can kill the Imrith? Let's do that. Goes through. Interesting.
Darkness will swallow the light.
Very
My
interesting.
power is for annihilation.
Do they not have a counter right now? Well, let's find out. I'm sure they counter this if they have one. Okay, they do. They just let the Loth come out. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can recast it. Yeah. That went through. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Killing all our stuff again. Big bummer.
Fall into my web again.
Big bummers.
Aren't I the generous one?
Yeah, they'll run out of ways to wipe the board eventually, though. And when they do, we be waiting. Don't tell me they drew a counter. They did not. Excellent.
I will show you what happens.
Excellent.
My will cannot be denied.
Okay. Alright, we're still in the running. Still in the running. Just gotta weather the 50 million board wipes. What do they have now? What do they have now? Mascot exhibition, sure. Sure, it's not the worst for us. We can culling ritual all that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Sedge out? Sedge out, mascot exhibition out? Or it's just sedge out and then culling? Let's do that. Let's see what else we can draw to. Why not? Let's see what else we can find to play with. Gassed, sure. Sure. So. Let's attack with all of them first, and we'll see if they let any damage go through before we clear the board. Obviously, they could block all of it if they want to. Well, I mean, they could. One spider gets through, for sure. Nice. We get 4 damage on him. Works for me.
My power is for annihilation.
Okay, and then we're going to make some mana. Pretty good stuff.
I will cull the weak.
Now we got a whole bunch of dudes. But let's not put out the gas quite yet. So if they have another board wipe here, you know, would be nice. Okay, it's another Doomscar. Of course it is. Because of course it is. If we tend the pest here, it does nothing for us, so We just do nothing. Lolth gets 50 million counters.
I must do what I demand.
Okay, well, I mean, it's okay. She can ultimate now. Never actually used Lolth's ultimate. Have never actually used it. Okay, you coming after me or you coming after my planeswalker? Well, I guess we will not be ultimating Loth.
Venerate your die.
We'll just be making some more Spideys. Just make some more Spideys, I guess.
Aren't I the generous one?
I think we got them pretty good here, though. I think they are struggling quite a bit. See what they're going to get, another Battle of Frost and Fire, probably. Of course, of course. So we need to be prepared for that. Try and get Lolth's loyalty up there a bit more if we can. So she survives at least. Imrith, okay. Sure. Well, you know, we can kill that. Board 4. So we want to leave 4 mana open. Bloodchief Thirst. Okay. Let's do this. See what happens. Like I said, need to try to get Lolth above 4 if we can. Okay, well. I mean, we'll kill the cleric, I guess. Good, it's good.
My will
Okay.
cannot be denied.
So, he tries to battle a Frost and Fire next turn. We got 10 the Pest and Bloodchief Thirst, which gets us just barely above what we need to be, right? Yep. And we still have the 4 left over. Or is he just gonna attack straight in? Might just kill the Lolth with the Imrith, right? He does, he does. No, he thinks he can take it out with the battle. Good for us. We will show him the errors of his ways. Yeah, I have a plan too, my friend. I too have a plan.
We will slay our enemies. The light is insufferable.
Oops. Well, that was kind of a mistake. That was kind of a mistake. For some reason I was thinking the Bloodchief Thirst there was an instant, but it was not, so... Oops.
We will slay our enemies.
Okay. Well, it's not over yet, you know. The nice thing is we still got that skeletal swarming out there. We can kill their Imrith. No problems. And we do still have our little skellies out here to, you know, be an issue for him. Okay, okay. Well, he's got some ways to kill our skellies now. And the rip apart to take out our swarming. Oh man, that's so bad, right? So bad. He just got like all the answers he needed right there. Every single answer he needed, he drew. Skeleton's a problem. Kill him. Skeletal swarming a problem. Kill it. So yeah, that's really not great. He's so close too. We just need to find a little bit more damage somewhere. A little bit more is all we need. Well, I mean, that's good. It is good. It's something. Keeps us in it. Does keep us in it a little bit longer. It's funny to be talking about, you know, how we're barely in it when we're at 22 life and they're at 3, but honestly, it's like we are not even close to dominating this game. We are just hanging on by a thread. 22 life can go very, very fast at this stage of the game. Okay. Keeps killing our skellies. Not much we can do about it. And like I said, look, there's 8. There's half our life right there on the board, plus another 7. So, hey. We thought we were in control, but now look at us. We are about to lose. 1 turn away from a loss in 1 turn is all it took. And that's game. And that is game. Well, hey, you know, we fought hard. We really should have had him. But, you know, that last showdown just gave them every single answer they could have hoped for. And sometimes it's just like that. It's just like that. So, hey, you know, thank you all for joining me here today. I really hope you enjoyed checking out this token-based control deck. I really had a lot of fun showing it to you today. And, you know, make sure you check back tomorrow. We'll have another deck up for you then, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Until then, you guys all take care, and as always, be good to each other.